Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Today I'm going to be painting some landscapes because I painted a Bob Ross landscape and it was really fun. So we're going to do another one. And you guys can follow along. I will kind of like jumped into this and don't really know if I want to share like a video of him painting or what. But yeah, that's a good idea.
She wasn't totally satisfied with it, but I think she fixed it, she said. She said that it would work, and she kind of, I guess, cut some hair and glued it somewhere else, and I guess she's happy with it now.
Let's do this.
Hi, welcome back.
Oh my god. So
Today I thought we'd do a fantastic little painting, maybe it's deep in the woods and it's very dark and misty, and I think you'll enjoy that. So let's start out and have them graphically run all the colors across the screen that you need to paint along with me, and they'll come across in the same order as I have them on the palette, starting with the white and working around. While they're doing that, let's go on up here. I have the good old standard 18 by 24 inch canvas, and I've already covered it with a thin, even coat of the liquid white, and it's all wet and slick, and it's ready to do a fantastic oil painting on. So let's just take off and have some fun. Today,
you're not doing oil.
let's start. Tell you what, let's use a little
like
phthalo
oil.
blue. Little phthalo blue. We'll pick up a little sap green. So we have phthalo blue and sap green. Just sort of mix them on the brush. A little bit of paint. I don't have a whole bunch of paint. Now then, if we're going to be deep in the woods, we need some nice
deep in the
colors
woods.
back in here. So just sort of dance this around, twirl it, let it play.
Sap green.
Don't get it too even. We want it to be dark in areas and light in areas.
I gotta hurry.
Use a lot of pressure in places and no pressure in places.
Just kidding.
A lot of pressure and no pressure.
A lot of pressure.
Just
no
make
pressure.
all these little different things happen. Just like
so. Green.
Just like so. A little more color on the brush. And we'll just cover the whole top of the canvas like this. Really push hard when you want it to be darker, and then where you want it light, just let it caress the canvas.
Caress.
Just very gentle, very soft. And then every once in a while you can get tough and just grind it in. See, it makes a nice dark spot. That's blue.
Pause. Okay. Rewind him. Getting it repetitive, sorry. Okay, got my little canvas. Got some my palettes. This is in green. Let's get the green. Where are you, green? There it is. Yeah, I'm not using oil paints. I'm also not using an expensive canvas. I got this canvas, these canvases, multiple canvases, from the Dollar Tree, because Dollar Tree make you holla tree. Anyways, yeah, so I'm using some cheaper materials, but it's all the same. Works the same, does the job. My water is kind of crazy right now, though. My desk is a mess, but it's fine. Okay. Arr.
Today, let's start. Tell you what, let's use a little phthalo
Use
blue.
the blue.
Phthalo blue. We'll pick up a little sap green. So we have phthalo blue and sap green.
Let's do
Just
blue
sort of mix them on the brush. A little bit of paint. I don't have a whole bunch of paint. Now then,
dark blue.
we're going to be deep in the woods. We need just some nice colors back in here. So just sort of dance this around, twirl it, let it play. Don't get it too even. We want it to be dark in areas and light in areas, and use a lot of pressure in places and no pressure in places. A lot of pressure and no pressure. Just make all these little different things happen. Just like so. Just like so. A little more color on the brush, and we'll just cover the whole top of the canvas like this. Really push hard when you want it to be darker, and then where you want it light, just let it caress the canvas. Just very gentle and very soft.
I put way too much paint
Every once
down.
in a while you can get tough.
It's okay.
Just grind it in. See, it makes a nice dark spot. That's blue. That's phthalo blue and sap green. Just mix on the brush. There, I want a little darker right in there. And you don't care where this goes. Just let it blend down and play. Wherever. It makes no difference.
Bob, I'm messing up.
Now then, let me wash the brush. And we wash our brush with odorless thinner. I have a screen in the bottom of this bucket that I scrub the brush against. Shake out the excess. Just beat the devil out of it.
Beat the devil out of it.
Now then, with a clean, dry brush, I'm going to go right back up in here and just bring all this together.
Yeah,
and you can
clean
overblend it till it becomes
brush.
just one solid mass of color. I don't want to lose all these light and dark areas here. I just want to bring it together, just about like so, right in there. Right in there. Sometimes it's hard to stop. Things get working so well, you just want to keep going. There. When we're all finished, I hope this looks like trees way back in the distance. All kinds of little things will be happening back here. Okay. That gives us a nice little background. We'll just go across, take out the brush strokes. I'm going to have some water down here. So I'll use some phthalo blue, some sap green, and I'll add a little black. I'll make this dark. And I'm going to have water maybe right in here. Add a little bit
paint with me?
to the
You want to paint with me?
There we go. I want this to be dark. Start at the bottom because I want it to be the darkest. And then work back upward. That way it's going to pick up the liquid white, and automatically it gets lighter in value. That's where our water will be, somewhere in there. We don't really care right now. Okay, wash the old brush one more time. That's the most fun part of this whole technique, is just washing the brush. Sometimes they slip out of your hand and go across the room. There. Now I'm going to take the liner brush, put some thinner on it, and go right into a little bit of Van Dyke brown. Now this paint is thin.
Going
but
too
good.
fast, Bob.
It's about the consistency of ink. Turn that brush. Pull it to a nice sharp point. See
Black.
that? Good. Let's go up here. Now then, we're going to start making some decisions. There's all kind of trees that live in here. Just wherever you think they should live, that's where they're to live. Look at them. These are faraway trees. And we just put the indication here and there of a happy little limb. If it doesn't want to flow off your brush, add a little bit more thinner. See?
Where the black is?
Flow. And I'm just going to put in some basic indications. When you're at home and you have all kinds of time, you can put in just as many or as few as you want. There we go. Just wherever you think there should be a tree, that's exactly where it should be. And you can lift up. Some people find it easier to lift upward. Some find it easier to pull downward. Try it both ways. Whichever works the best for you, then that's the right way. There. See? Just as many as you want or as few. And don't make them all straight. Trees grow every which way. Some of them have little kinks in them, and they're like people. Everybody's different. Trees are different. Let them be individuals. Let them have personalities. There they go. See all them little rascals? Well, it looks like woods already back here. Now, sometimes it's nice when these paintings dry to have a tree trunk that has some shine to it. So for that, I use liquid clear. Take a little liquid clear and thin the paint down. Now put these in tree trunks that are a little bit closer. Now when this dries, these trunks, it'll look almost like they're glazed. And by glaze, that's a thin paint with an oil base that's put over. The old masters used to use a lot of glazing. It's very pretty. See, and that'll help push all those that back here farther back. There we go. There. Just wherever you want these. There we go.
Kitty.
Don't want to get too carried away here. You could spend all day
Don't ruin my painting.
just putting in all kinds of beautiful little tree trunks.
Alright, now let's go in trees.
All right. The old liner brush does fantastic things. A liner brush is nice because it has a long hair on it.
No.
Long hair. And it holds a lot of paint. Okay. Now then, today I'm going to use the oval brush. And I'm going to mix up.
Just gotta get her annoyed enough to where she'll leave me alone.
Blue, little sap green, and I'm going to reach right over here, grab a little touch of white, a little more to the bluish side. So that's a little blue, sap green.
Kitty machine gun. Meow meow.
And add a little black. It's too bright.
Duchess.
Too bright. A little more white so we can see what we got.
You're on camera, Dutchie.
Good. Very nice.
I love you.
Let's take the old oval brush and just load a little bit of paint. We don't want a whole bunch yet. Let's go right.
Get distracted, Bob.
Just putting a few little details. See how it makes that oval brush makes it look like there's thousands of little leaves on those rascals.
Some tiny little trees.
Just barely tapping. Barely tapping.
Some orange, maybe?
Just sort of look at where you think they might live and drop them in. Drop them in.
Makes a nice pretty brown.
And if you want them to have more curve on them, then hold the brush downward. If you want them to be straight,
What are you doing, Bob?
Isn't that neat?
All right, go back to the trees.
Turn that brush. Pull it to a nice sharp point.
Hey, kitty.
Here.
Nope.
Now then, we're going to start making some decisions. There's all kind of trees.
Girl, you are terrible.
Wherever you think they should live, that's where they're to live.
Stop trying to drink the water.
These are faraway trees. And we can just put the indication here and there of a happy little
Find a toy.
If it doesn't want to flow off your brush, add a little bit more of the thinner, see? And then it'll just flow.
Kitty.
Put in some basic indications. When you're at home and you have all kinds of time, you can put in just as many or as few as you want. There we go. Just wherever you think there should be a tree, that's exactly where it should be. And you can lift up. Some people find it easier to lift upward. Some find it easier to pull downward. Try it both ways. Whichever works the best for you, then that's the right way. There. See? Just as many as you want or as few. And don't make them all straight. Trees grow every which way. Some of them have little kinks in them, and they're like people. Everybody's different. Trees are different. Let them be individuals. Let them have personalities. There they go. See all them little rascals? Well, it looks like woods already back here. Now, sometimes it's nice when these paintings dry to have a tree trunk that has some shine to it. So for that, I use liquid clear. Take a little liquid clear and thin the paint down. Now put these in tree trunks that are a little bit closer. Now when this dries, these trunks, it'll look almost like they're glazed. And by glaze, that's a thin paint with an oil base that's put over. The old masters used to use a lot of glazing. It's very pretty. See, and that'll help push all those back here farther back. There we go. There. Just wherever you want these. There we go. Don't want to get too carried away here. You could spend all day just putting in all kinds of beautiful little tree trunks. All right. The old liner brush does fantastic things. A liner brush is nice because it has a long hair on it. Long hair. And it holds a lot of paint. Okay. Now then, today I'm going to use the oval brush. And I'm going to mix up. Let's take some of that phthalo blue, little sap green, and I'm going to reach right over here, grab a little touch of white, a little more to the bluish side.
Palette, palette, palette. Nice.
So that's phthalo blue, sap green, touch of white. I'm going to add a little black. It's too bright. Too bright. A little more white so we can see what we got. Good, good. Very nice. Now let's take the old oval brush and just load a little bit of paint. We don't want a whole bunch yet. Let's go right up in here and then just begin just putting a few little details. See how it makes, that oval brush makes it look like there's thousands of little leaves on those rascals. Super for that. And I'm just barely tapping. Barely tapping. Just sort of look at where you think they might live. Drop them in. Drop them in. Now if you want them to have more curve on them, then hold the brush downward. If you want them to be straight, go straight in, see? Isn't that neat? Just barely touching. Allow the canvas to take off what it wants. And maybe down in here we're getting into some things that are a little bit thicker.
Yeah, please.
Some nice bushy creatures that live here. Just like so. And some that just sort of float around. Look at there. There's one. He lives right there. So you can just have as many or as few as you want in your world.
Yeah, they're just really hard to get to. They just might be hard to get to. They're in the laundry room, on the very top shelf, above the dryer and the washer.
Show through and it'll look like there's all kinds of little branches and leaves. And squirrels have to have a place to hide. I call squirrels tree urchins because they live in a tree. I have a whole bunch of them around where I live, and they come down and I feed them. They come and eat all the time at the house. I have all kinds of little creatures. I have raccoons and some possums and bunny rabbits. There we go. On the last show, I think I showed you my little bird. Maybe I'll show him again. We were beginning to get so many calls about him. Maybe we'll just have to show him again. Alrighty. Tell you what, let's do. Let's take a little brown. This is just straight Van Dyke brown. And let's start making some decisions. Maybe there's some land that lives back here. Just all I'm doing here is just pushing in some color. Just like so. Just a little color. No big deal right
How
now.
this has like all these chaotic bristles and
No
stuff.
big deal. We'll take
It's
a
really
little
good for
white,
making those like leaves
little
and
white,
stuff, in my opinion.
little
He
dark
was using
sand.
a round brush, which is giving
Pull it
him
out,
like
cut us
this
off a little bit,
curve.
then
I'm
barely
liking
touch.
that.
Just put the indication of a little highlight here and there. I don't want too much. This is too far back. It's too dark back in here. It's too dark.
Too dark.
Now then, we'll use a old number 6 fan brush. I'm going to go right into some yellow. I went into the liquid white first, going into some yellow. Reach up here and grab some sap green over here and a little bit of black. There. I want this to be quite dark. A little yellow ochre to it. Just mix these on the brush. Okay. Now maybe back in here we're beginning to see a little color. Just push upward with that brush. Just pushing upward. Look at there. See, let all these little things just sort of happen here. And maybe I'm using that oval brush again. Here I'm going to add a little color and just put the least little touch of highlight here and there. Not much. Not much yet. When we get into the foreground, then we'll begin adding more highlights. But right now, I just want the least little indication here and there. Little light playing through there. Begin picking out just sort of some individual little bushes. Now then, tell you what, let's do. Let me find. We'll use the old fan brush. Liquid white, titanium white. Load the brush full of paint. A lot of paint. Okay. Let's go right up here. Maybe there's some happy little water coming right down through here, and it's just bubbling along, having a good time, splashing, carrying on. Just think how water would think. Just pretend your water coming down here and having a good time, and just the world's happy and it's a good day, and all of a sudden, oh, bloop, you fall over. It falls right over. Look at that. And that easy, you can make a happy little waterfall. There. See, just drops right over. But you need the dark underneath or it won't show. And it splashes down here underneath this waterfall. There's just all kinds of little things going on. Like so. So many little happy things. See, put a little splashy here and there. Maybe there's a stone under the water there. And all these little things just splash. See? All the little water actions. This fan brush is fantastic for doing these. Just absolutely unreal. And sometimes it's fun just to play a little. Let me find. There it is. We'll just take a 1-inch brush and go right into. We'll use some brown, some black, a little sap green. On a very dark green here. Let's have maybe there's a happy little bush. He lives right here. Just push upward. I want a very dark little bush right here. He's in the shadows in my world. In your world, maybe he's in the sunshine, so you can put all kinds of happy little highlights on him. But in my world, today I'm gonna have him in the dark. There. We'll put another one right there. Just sort of close all that in. Isn't that neat? See, it pushes that whole area back here. It just pushes it right back into the background. Now then, if you lived here, you'd have to have a way to get over this little stream. So let's do that. Let's have some fun. I'll take some Van Dyke Brown. Maybe there's a happy little bridge here. And I tell you what, maybe it's behind these bushes and all you can see is the part that goes over the water. So let's have it come up. And then maybe like this. We'll put some character in it. And then it has a little bend in it. There. Let me get the small knife. The small knife will do a little better for that. I'll put some little post on here. See, there's a little post. There's one. Look at that. Isn't that cute? There we go. That one goes over behind the bush. Then take the big knife. We'll have to put a little rail up here. We don't want anybody to fall off this bridge and get wet. See there? I knew you could do that. little brown and white, tiniest little bit of paint. Now I want to go along here and just show the indication of a little highlight here and there. Just to brighten him up, make him sing in the sunshine. Used to be a song about singing in the sunshine. Okay, back to my small knife, and I'll put a little indication here on these posts. Little knife gets right in there and does these little things. There. Yeah, maybe here and there the light really hits it. You could add a little, just a little sparkle of white. Just don't overdo. Just here and there. Maybe the light's zinging through there and hits right there too. Gives it a little sparkle. Makes that little rascal jump out at you. All right. There we go. Now then, we'll push this little bridge behind this bush. We don't know where he lives. Whatever. There. Same thing over here. I'm going to push this bridge completely back behind these bushes. Like that. The brush is too slow. Let's get a big one. I'll go right into my Van Dyke Brown. I'm going to have a lot of land areas and big rocks, and maybe there's some big, let's just do it. Just take the big brush. It's a straight Van Dyke Brown. And here we're just applying dark color. Maybe there's one that comes right on out here. And all you're doing is laying in basic shapes. We'll go back with a knife and straighten all this out and make big decisions about where things live. But right now, all we're interested in is just basic shapes. Maybe this one comes way on out here. There. Just fill it up. Just fill it up full of color. Like so. Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed seeing my little bird on the last show. He's coming along fine if you're following his progress. As I say, we've got so many calls. Maybe on one of the future shows I'll bring him back, let you see him again. I think you'll like him. He's my friend. And I've taken care of him under the supervision of the bird lady. We have a lady here in Muncie who takes care of all the injured animals and stuff, and they call her the bird lady. And she keeps me straight and tells me how to take care of all these little creatures. In fact, one of these days we'd like to do a television show where we show you what she does, and people like her all over the country that devote their time and money and energies into taking care of all of God's little creatures. Because they're super special people. And maybe one day we can do that. All right. Now then, same old dirty brush. I'm going to add some sap green to it. Pull this brush in one direction. Load a lot of paint into it. Just a tiny little bit of sap green. I'm going to grab some dark sienna too. So we got dark sienna, Van Dyke Brown, and sap green. Maybe over here there's going to be a big tree that lives right here. So we can go ahead and throw in some dark color. See how all this dark, it sort of closes in and makes your eye go toward the water because it's lighter. All right, let's do on the other side. Maybe there's a happy thing that lives wherever. You just make a decision and put it in. Wherever. There we go. Seemed that quick. We got all that blocked in. And we're ready to start picking out some beautiful little details. Okay. Now then, let me find a 1-inch brush. We'll dip it into a little bit of liquid white, some yellow, and I'm going to grab some midnight black. I want this to be a dark green. Pull that brush in one direction, load it full of color. Okay, let's go right up here. And maybe right in here, we'll put on some dark leaves. Just to begin building some shape and form into this big tree that lives here. Just like so.
Displacing the black.
See, but think of individual little bushes and limbs and stuff that are all living in here. Each one has its own personality. All kinds of happy little things. There's one. See, you could just make hundreds and hundreds of them. Do them in layers. Do the one that's farthest away first and work forward. That way it has depth and distance in there. Add a little yellow ochre to that. Maybe there's one right here on this side. A little bit of light zinging through there. See, and you can leave some of them dark in total shadow, especially when you're doing these deep wood scenes, where you can use almost pure green, so it just barely shows. I like to leave some of these that are very dark, like that, see? And here and there, the light's going to zing through and sparkle some of these, make them shine. Look at that. All right, darker down here toward the base. Leave these dark areas. They're very, very important. Very important. We'll wash that old brush off. Give them a shake. There we go. Now then, let's start picking out some stones and rocks. You use some dark sienna here and a little bit of white. And maybe right along in here, we're beginning to see some nice rocky areas. Still want this to stay quite dark. Quite dark. Just all kinds of things.
Bob, I'm done.
Tell you what, let's do that up here. Now watch here. This is so much fun because now you can make a decision that there's a big cliff or a sheer drop-off right here, a bank. That's the word I'm looking for. And you can just bring that around and leave this right in front. You can make all kinds of little things that go up in there, like so. Let's have some fun. Now sometimes some of these stones get just full of little grassy and mossy things. So just tap with the fan brush, like so. Okay. This is in the greens and the yellows, and all you do is just tap, just touch, pick out individual stones. See, makes it look like there's just all kinds of little grassy, slimy things. You know, things that are wet all the time. They grow all kinds of little algae, and ooh, it's pretty. Stones look like they have fur on them at times. Right down here by the water, and you can just do as many of these. Now leave some dark. Don't kill all the dark. Look at all those little rascals. Just like so. Okay, back to my 1-inch brush. A little bit of the yellow and the green. Now then, let's bring all this together. And we can begin putting all kinds of little bushes that live here. See, and they follow the lay of the land, coming right down like this. As many or as few as you want. This is your world. So you make it happen. You make it happen. There it is. Tell you what. Maybe
Tell
there's
you
one
what?
lives down here. See how you can bring all that together? And we'll go back with our little fan brush, and let's put some little grassy things out here on these stones too. We don't want them to be left out. There we go. Just all kinds of little rascals. Got him. Now we can come right over here. Maybe there's a happy little bush. He lives right there. Just sort of let your imagination go crazy. Let's get the small knife, and we can take some dark brown, come right in here, and just begin adding all kinds of little foots on these stones. Just bring them straight down. If you get a little of that in the water, don't worry about it. Can fix easy. See, just all kinds of little things. Now then, let me find my fan brush that has liquid white and titanium white on it. A lot of paint on the brush. A lot of paint. Now then, let's begin cleaning up the bottom of all this stuff. Water splashing into some of these little recessed areas here. Look at that. Isn't that fun? Splash and crash, and maybe it's just a little stone underneath the water. Just sort of look at it and make decisions. There's stones underneath the water all over. Just sort of take it. Ooh, there's another one. They go in all kinds of directions. This water is just churning through here. You ever listen to a little stream? It has one of the most peaceful sounds to it. That's always been one of my fantasies, is to have a house that was right next to a little stream, and at night you could go to sleep listening to all that bubbling and churning. See, there we go. Just as many as you want. Look at there. Look at there. Some right off in here, wherever. Okay, now then, let's take a, I'm going to dip right into some liquid clear and brown. Maybe there's some nice trees. Live just wherever. Many of them as you want, or as few. You can just drop a tree here and there. Just like so. A couple little tree limbs here and there. There we go. Now we'll take our oval brush, we'll put a little brighter yellow on it. The old clock on the wall told me I gotta finish this up. Just tap in the indication of all kind of little leaves hanging here. See there? It's that easy. And you can really, really do a fantastic little painting in just a matter of minutes. As I say, the old clock's telling me I got to leave you for this time, but I'll be back. So we'll put a little leaf. Maybe there's one that hangs out right here, like that. I think that pretty well gives us a finished little painting. From all of us here, happy painting. God bless.
Happy painting. Yes. What happened? Okay. Okay, it's so cute. Look at it. Little Bob Ross painting. So cute. Made another one that was pretty cool. Did a little different background where I did pink instead. I love it. And then my husband did one. I want to show his. His is really nice. He did like exactly what Bob Ross did. Yeah. Put the thread. Yeah. All right. Wow. Sorry, you can see my history. Where's my mouse? See, this is where I got my inspiration for that's a crazy one. Oh, that's a cool idea. Maybe I'll do something like that. I don't want to copy her. I like the eye. Oh no, these are all cool. Let's look. Let's see what we got here. Do a square painting. Oof. pretty. Squirrels are diving off my roof. Yeah, Bobby Russ. Let's put the music back on. Okay, let's make this pink again. I'm gonna keep kind of the same techniques, but I'm gonna draw a face. Paint a face. Kind of liking this inspiration. Like the butterflies. Oh, this music is. I hate it. Changing it. Thank you. Let's go back to our good old chill royalty free. Okay, trust the process with this. Is gonna take a minute to look nice. I tried to use this palette knife for butterflies, but yeah, I don't like it. Let's go back in with this. Let that dry a bit. I'm taking my bandage off. Close. Oh, thank you. Feel like it's a little in process at the moment, but I appreciate the compliment. Thank you. I'll take a request if you have any, because I'm gonna let this dry. Start another one. Let's make a teeny one. Can I use one of your tiny paintings? Paintings. Tiny painting. It's your portrait. I wonder if I should use my sticker book. Let's get some inspiration. What? I love this little thing. I love it. Need a rabbit. Any rabbits in here? I don't know. I wanted to look for a rabbit, but that might take a while. I found that my power animal is a rabbit. So, I need to make a rabbit of some sort. Let's just paint it. I don't care. Let's do an orange background. No, not orange. Let's do our pink. Pink! When in doubt, use pink. we let that dry. We'll come back here. I think I just want to like color it with paint markers for the rest of it. I'm cheating. Okay, bunny. Bunny. I'll do some paint marker stuff on this one too, but let's do flowers or snow. Let's do snow. Yeah, like this big chunky one. Thank you. Bedroom, maybe?
Huh?
Bedroom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bedroom?
Yes. Looking for you.
should work right.
I don't know what you're talking about, Space Ghost.
Go ahead,
My
Mohawk.
show was...
Yeah, we poked you with sticks till you fell down. Remember?
You sure I didn't harness the power of the sun?
No, it's definitely sticks. Beaten with sticks.
All right, go get 'em. How's it going, man? Ow! Ow! Not there! Ow! Ow!
Are you still here?
Welcome to the program.
I'm sorry. I thought the show was over.
It started?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay, she's cool. I didn't like her at first, but I'm not gonna. You guys don't have these fat tip markers that Sharpie makes. I highly suggest you get them because they are so awesome. I feel like they work better than paint markers are supposed to. Let's see, purple eyes, yeah.
Millie, chill.
Yeah. So far, this is what we've done. I'm on a roll, guys. Drop. Got a bunny. This is black. Oh my god, I almost ruined it. literally all I'm gonna do that one. Mm, maybe my picture? Wait, be right back. Is he getting you? Where's my frickin' fen? Millie. 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 Telefono radio. For reals. Flower phone, where would I be? I take it outdoors. No. Chill out, Millie. Millie. Bobby. Um. Hey, there it is. That's a weird place for a phone. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Hmm. Alright, once that dries, then I'll do more marker. And I think I'm probably gonna call it for tonight. I'm thinking, yeah, I think I'm gonna call it. Alright, guys, thank you for watching. And until next time, I think I'm gonna be playing Majora's Mask next stream, which will be Sunday. So, see you guys then. Okay. Well, bye bye.